Taurus. A quick reading for Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. King of Swords. Central issue. I'm using a Modern Witch deck, and I'll be using some Crossing Neck, Queen of Cups, Oracle cards, some more guidance. Okay, Nine of Wands. Okay, you might be needing to take a breather, Taurus. Six of Wands. Looks like you've had a lot recently to deal with. Quite a lot going on. Two of Wands, recent past. So perhaps you've been looking at, in your recent past, you were looking at your options, weighing them up, and doing what feels true to you. King of Swords. So you've probably been following your truth, doing what feels right for you. Getting into your heart space. Queen of Cups, lovely. Getting into your heart space. But you're aware you might be needing to take a break, Taurus. So you have the Nine of Wands here in your current energy, and it's you're looking a bit battle weary. You're looking a bit as if you need to take some kind of a step back or reevaluate, or just have some time out. You know, because it looks like you've had quite a lot going on recently. But you know, keep moving forwards, because you're doing all the right things. You're going to have victory and success. Now there might be some conflict around you at the moment too, Taurus. This could be, you know, amongst your, I don't know, family, friends, even at work. But there's some kind of conflict here that you might even be involved in. Or that could be just your own thoughts. You could be feeling a bit conflicted about what you're doing next. You know, Nine of Wands here, so you could be having a little bit of looking what it is that, you know, where you're at in life, what you've been working towards, and possibly needing a little bit of a break and a breather here. But watch out for any conflicting thoughts, or, you know, you getting caught up in your own sort of indecision, or, you know, choices that you might be finding difficult to make. Or, as I said, there could be some conflict around you between people you know as well, that you might feel that you're a part of. But you have a Magician here too. So, Magician and the Three of Wands. So, yeah, you're manifesting for yourself. You're getting the things you want. By the look of it, Taurus, you're getting the things you want. The things are coming to you. You've been, you know, perhaps succeeding here, Six of Wands. Succeeding in, you know, the things that have been important to you recently. You know, things coming in for you that you know, make your life feel a bit better. And you don't, you know, you've got no money worries here, Taurus, either. You have the Ace of Pentacles here, so, you know, that's looking pretty good. Knight of Cups is an outcome. You know, it could be that you're receiving more at the moment too. Now, you might have been sitting in a place of indecision, or a place of feeling a bit stuck recently as well, because of things not, you know, transpiring perhaps. But that energy seems to have shifted, because it seems, you know, you have been keeping an eye on the future. Maybe you've been making also Two of Wands here, plans for the future, or setting things up, you know, for your future, maybe even for your retirement. You know, you might also be at the moment connecting with people at home. Maybe you're in, you know, there's distance here between you and friends and family, and you might be connecting more, especially if you're disconnected with your, you know, friends and family at the moment. You might be communicating more, you know, getting more in touch with people who aren't, you know, physically around you at the moment. But the conflict, I'm concerned that there might be conflict going on around you, between people you know, or there could have been an argument over something. But Three of Wands, now that could be, this is in your environment. Three of Wands you know, it could be that you're noticing that for other people as well in your environment at the moment, you know, things are kind of turning up for them, you know, their ships are coming in, that's making you feel more positive about your life. You've got no money worries here, Taurus. It's looking as if you've recently received something, or, you know, something's gone good for you in business or work. Yeah, and yes, you do need a break here, Taurus. 9 of Wands, take care of your needs. This might be something you don't feel you can do at the moment, that, you know, you're busy, your life is, you know, moving quite quickly, and you might be feeling you want to take some time out, but it might not be until winter, you know, until the end of the year, that you can properly take a proper breather. Yeah, and to be more open to healing information. So perhaps, you know, you might be unwell, or you've been unwell, and you know, you need to perhaps look at, you know, how to get yourself feeling a bit better, a bit fitter, or maybe you literally have had illness. So be open to, I'm sorry if you've been unwell, you know, be open to healing information. It might be, you know, some route that you haven't, you know, explored, you know, in terms of your health, you know, alternative treatments or alternative ways to improve your health, and to, you know, to choose your path. You're being directed, 6 of Wands here. So, you know, there could be options, as I said, with 2 of Wands here and 3 of Wands here. You know, you could have been looking at, you could be looking at what you want to do this winter. That, you know, this could be something that you're planning, and you're needing money for that. Ace of Pentacles, you might be needing funds to do something this winter. And that might also involve travel. 2 of Wands, you might be travelling somewhere, wanting to travel this winter for, you know, an actual break, because maybe you're at the moment, you know, circumstances aren't allowing. Hang in there, hang in there, Taurus. Because it could be something that, yeah, you might be needing to do for yourself, you know, to, you know, taking care of your own needs, having a break. Perhaps you've been doing quite a lot for others at the moment, and, you know, you're feeling like you deserve a break. Yeah, and you are the loving energy of the universe, so keep in your heart space here, Queen of Cups. And when you do, you know, when you make decisions, Taurus, think about, you know, whether that's good for you, as well as if it is, you know, if it involves other people. Think about your needs first. You know, don't always go along with things just because, you know, pressure from other people, when you might feel, you know, some self-care. As I said, you might not be well, and you need to recover, perhaps, as well. Something that requires you to rest a bit more. Yeah. So, yeah, focus on your leadership skills. They're needed at the moment, and you might find somebody unexpectedly might come in and help you, support what you're doing. Or this is happening for you at the moment. There could be some unexpected support that's going to come in for you, and this could be related to your health. But, you know, be you, be a leader here. Might be things you've got to do that require you to step up a bit. But having Ace of Pentacles, financial windfall, so something, you know, your money is looking good at the moment, Taurus. Yeah. Now you might be feeling a bit, maybe you've been swept off your feet, or, you know, you've something's happened in your life that's making you feel a bit sort of not entirely grounded. You know, you might have fallen in love, and you might be feeling those sort of, you know, some kind of, those unstabilizing romantic feelings. So stay grounded. If you're going through an emotional experience, and this could be, to do with love, this could be to do with partnerships, your health, something's happened, or somebody close to you, there's, something that could have, made you quite emotional recently. Try and stay grounded. Don't overindulge in that sort of energy if you're feeling emotional. Stay grounded, go for a walk, go and do something, to keep you feeling balanced. You might have had something dramatic recently happen. You might have been feeling very flirtatious. You might have met somebody who's stirring in romantic feelings. So keep grounded. Indecision might be holding you back. So then you have 3 of Wands and you have 2 of Wands and the Hangman here. And you could be looking at what you're going to do over the next few months, and not having a sort of fixed plan, and aiming to do something this winter that perhaps you're not sure how to do it or how to work it out. So you might be between a rock and a hard place, where your intellect and your emotions are having a bit of an argument. You need to, conflict then. This could be the 5 of Wands conflict that's happening at the moment, your intellectual, your emotional, working out what's best for you. And, as I said earlier, just do what, self-care, take care of your needs. So if you feel peer pressure to do things that you don't please others and go along with things just because, make those choices based on what's best for you. And, you're going to get a sort of better outcome if you do that. Knight of Cups, more love in your life, for example. And creative stuff. Maybe you need to tune back into some of your, creative hobbies, if you have any creative hobbies, and that could be music in particular. Most Taurians are quite musical, or tend to be musical. So that could be something that you could get into, because that would give you a bit more power, a bit more oomph. And also, you might find sort of success in that, allowing you for a sort of better life. So tap into that. There's some Empress energy. So, tap into that creative energy. If there's a project or hobbies or things you do that you really enjoy doing, that you might have sort of been busy, caught up with life, work, everything, and you wanted to, you put it on hold. Think about doing it, because that could sort of lift your spirits a bit and, just sort of make you feel a bit more empowered. Don't be shy about it. Ladies, double mission. So, channeling an uplift in humanity. Perhaps you need to get out a bit more as well, Taurus. Get involved with things that might be going on in your community. You might be feeling a bit sort of overwhelmed with work and everything else going on in your life, that, you're not allowing yourself to have enough fun or enough social life, or getting involved with, say, something, something new, something, a project outside of your own home. And embrace the energy of peace. So, meditation helps a lot. Get into your, feel at peace with yourself. Try and get time out, even if it's a little bit in the day. For a nap. Do some new things. Get involved with new people. Do new things, talk to people, cooler than you. Take a fucking trip. So maybe get out of your immediate environment, Taurus, at the moment. Maybe you need to go, even if it's just a short trip somewhere, do something new, talk to people cooler than you, if there's such a thing. But, definitely also when you make any plans, maybe that will inspire you to do, things a bit differently. While taking care of your needs, while not overdoing it, just go and do something differently, take a trip, or go and, arrange something with, a friend, or, that just takes you somewhere else to, have a different sort of outlook. As I said, it doesn't have to be a long trip, it can be a short trip somewhere, where you do something differently, or meet up, go meet up with friends you haven't seen for a while. Something that just changes up your energy a little bit. But you need to find a bit more calm, balance, and centeredness. Throat chakra. Might need some work on that. Get something blue stone around your neck. That helps the throat chakra. What's that stone? Chalcedony, blue chalcedony. That's drawn to my attention. My actions are intentional and bring me closer to my goals. So, I'm in charge of my life. So the actions you take now, be mindful. So your actions are intentional and will bring you closer to your goals. I get an overall feeling you just need to have a bit of a breather, and maybe organise something. Maybe organise a break for yourself for the end of the year, or start planning a trip or something. That gives you also something to look forward to. In order of giving yourself a little bit of space. So, I'm going to end your reading with a goddess guidance card, Taurus. Yeah, you might feel that there's a bit of pressure on you at the moment, Taurus, to do things, and help other people's needs. Are feeling a bit on top of you. Switch your phone off. Switch your phone off for a day. Don't always be on. You don't have to always be on. You can unplug. A good thing I do. Sometimes I leave. I like to leave my phone at home. So if I want to go out and relax, or go for a walk, or go somewhere relaxing, don't take the phone. Because it can be really distracting, especially if you're out, meditation and relaxing somewhere, and a random phone call pops up, and that's, that can just be, that's a bit of a nag. You can always call people back. Thank you. Yeah, go outside. You've been indoors too long, Taurus. Get some fresh air, ground yourself. Possibly go somewhere you've never been before, somewhere new. And you know what to do. So just trust your inner wisdom, and take action without delay. So get into your intuition. Trust the nudges. Don't resist. And get yourself lots more fresh air. You might have had to be indoors a lot recently. It could have been work related, or even health related. So even if it feels difficult to get outside sometimes, when it is difficult, just make that extra concerted effort to do it, or get in touch with someone to motivate you to go outside more. Go and do something that will help. Okay, Taurus, there's your reading. Hope it was helpful. If it was, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And sending you lots of love. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.